Good morning, this is Mr. Parks from Risen Christ Lutheran School, and I'm going to be working on a video to help third grade through lesson 4.6 from Into Math. Today we're going to be working with counting by nines, which we have a little trick. I don't have a proper name for it, so I call it the finger trick. So we use our hands. So assuming that this does not reverse itself in the final edit, okay, this is going to match your left hand. So if you hold your hands up out in front of you like I have mine, this would be your left pinky. I'm using my right pinky. So I'm going to kind of be your mirror of sorts. So when we're counting by nines, we can do 9 times, pick a number up to 10. If we pick up to 10, then this finger is going to go down and we are going to end up with 9 fingers to the left, and that's going to give us our number in the tens place. The number of fingers to the right, there's no fingers left, so it would be 0, would give us the number in the ones place. So 9 times 10 would give us 90. If I wanted to do 9 times 3, I would count over 1, 2, 3, and then put this finger down. And so it looks like I've got 1, 2 fingers. So I would be in the 20s for the tens place. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fingers up to the right of that finger that I put down. So I would have 27. So this is a trick that we'll be working on during class to help students be able to kind of use that to memorize their multiplication facts. There is a pattern, and each time we write a number down, the number in the ones place goes up by a digit, and the number in the ones place goes down by a digit. So up 1 for the tens, down 1 for the ones. That's actually the page that comes right before the page that I have on the screen right now. But if I walk through that page, then they just have all the answers for all the homework problems, and that doesn't do anybody any good as far as practicing. So I'm going to show you this particular page. We'll talk about some of the stuff again with the distributive property to help give everybody a little bit more practice with that. And then they can use a strategy that they choose on the homework problems to be able to find the answers. So we want to know how many grams of protein, oopsies, give me back my screen. There we go. I misclicked. We want to know how many grams of protein for 7 ounces of pumpkin seeds. It says that we have 9 grams of protein. I'm usually going to ask when we're working with a chart for them to circle the number in the chart that goes with what we're looking for, just to make sure that they are circling the correct product. So pumpkin seeds as opposed to squash seeds or cheese. I've occasionally seen people accidentally choose the wrong number from over here because we didn't circle that. So that would be something that I would recommend that students do. We're going to break apart the factor 9, and we're going to think of 2 add-ins. So we're going to do 7 times 5, which again, when we were working on sevens, that was something that I would recommend that we do. So to get 9, we would need to have 4 for the other add-in. 7 times 5 is going to give us 35. One of the things that I do ask students to do occasionally is we could start with 7 times 5 and then take away a group of 7. I recommend adding up a little bit more frequently than I do taking away, just because if people are working in their heads, we might make a mistake. If they work it out on paper and they remember to borrow, we usually end up with the right answers. So if I take away a group of 7 from here, I could count backwards. So 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. And then if we use our finger trick that I talked about, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This finger goes down, and my answer would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the tens place. And then 3 for the ones place, so 63. For this one, we would do a similar type of thing. We would start with 7 times 10 and take away a group of 7. So that would be represented by doing 7 times 10 minus 1. We get 70 minus 7, and that would also give us 63. And then if we wanted to do squash seeds for number 1 down at the bottom, that would be here. We could do 9 times 9. So if we got our fingers back up, I think we were right next door to this, but we didn't do this one. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This finger goes down. And then I have 8 fingers to the left, 1 finger to the right for 81. So we will spend lots of time working on that just to make sure everybody's comfortable with doing that. So wanted to make sure everybody understands what we're working with for today. So this is a little bit longer than what I normally am shooting for. I'm trying to get somewhere between 4 and 5 minutes, and this is going to be about 6 minutes. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me on email or send me a text for my Risen Christ students and their parents. Hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.